Welcome to Right on the Mark with your host, Mark Young. Today, we're celebrating 100 episodes. That didn't sound right. 100 episodes. That's right. What better way to celebrate 100 episodes than to have a beer and a shot? It's a very simple drink. I'm a simple guy. I've been called that a lot. So let's go ahead and get to my drink. Classic Miller Lite and a shot of Johnny Walker to start things off. Can't believe it's been 100 episodes. You know, my channel has evolved so much. It started years ago, obviously 100 episodes ago. Bigfoot shot glass, chaser, going in. 100 episodes, salute. Woohoo, yeah, bingo, baby. This will take you to the promised land. Believe me, stick to my program and you'll get to 100 episodes. That's right, being from Western Pennsylvania, very simple, shot in a barrel, do it to celebrate. You ask anyone around in Western Pennsylvania and then they'll tell you that. You know, here's something that you haven't seen in a while either, or heard in a while.
No, God!
The strumming of 100 episodes. That's right, a ukulele. You know, my channel evolved so much, I can remember when I first started out podcasting. I used to say my first broadcast podcast.
My first broadcast podcast.
And now it evolved into a vlog / video. So I got all kind of stuff around me, all types of memorabilia. I got the periodic chart down here. I got the classic headband here that I get spun around. I got some 100 to celebrate. I got my stick. I got my chip.
Thank you, Chip.
And that's all I need. And I got a sheet to go through a lot of my memorable videos. You know, some of my older ones when I started was, you know, I did the first podcast as beer swilling, whiskey drinking son of a gun, trying to act a little bit like Ric Flair. Kind of didn't work out. But anyway, I had so many back then. I used to go over pig roast. I did the things that aren't there anymore, like kind of the Rick Seebeck episodes. I actually even had a Cooking with Kim segment where I would just fry stuff up and make sandwiches. I actually had a smoke hole time machine vlog where I went back in time as when I was a kid and toured West Virginia and almost got attacked by that wolf dog too. Dog which looked like a wolf.
There's the dog I'm talking about.
But that's all part of the show, folks. I did a Groundhog Day. Do you remember that? I played Gomer Powell when he used to tell the weather. I did a weather dance. I mean, we're going way back in the time machine, as I like to say. But some of my more memorable and recent ones are the coronavirus one. I did that a few months ago. I had the 4th of July watermelon toss while in quarantine. It doesn't get any better than that. I could give you a strum on the ukulele for that, if you know what I mean. And then I look back at some of this other stuff. You know, I'm looking at the periodic table and how I used to mix drinks and get spun around in the spin cycle. GP, Gary Payton, if you know what I mean. And then one of my all-time favorites is being Cliff Booth in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That's right. Rick Dalton, Cliff Booth. That show was awesome. I love that movie. You guys got to check it out if you haven't. I mean, I have the whole get up. I could dress like them, and I still watch the movies. My family doesn't like it, but hey, I still watch it. And then some of my other recent ones was School Teenies. You know, school just started a little bit ago, and now they're doing hybrids. They go to school, they don't go to school. Teachers go to school, they stay home. So they're trying to mix it up a little bit. So we've been through a lot with 100 episodes. Come on, it's over a couple years old. Look at that. I mean, how could I forget all these episodes? It's hard to put it in one video, but I'm trying, if you know what I mean. Solid. I do have a lot of special thanks to throw out there, though. A very special thanks to the lovely Kim. I could even thank Logan. The Logan. HogantheLogan.
Did somebody say the lovely
Yes, lovely Kim, you're here?
Asking me to come on to
Sure, you're part of it. I mean, my editor, my top production, the all do, say everything, do everything, HogantheLogan. Check out his channel as well. He produces all this. He helps me to get where I need to be. And that's all what I say in my closing is I need to get where I need to be with this 100 episodes. So, lovely Kim, step right up. I got all the ingredients I need.
Yes.
What do
this
you
would
have?
not be anything without. What are you going to call Logan? The lovely Logan?
HogantheLogan.
HogantheLogan.
What do you got there? You
I got
some...
you a surprise.
Whoa, that looks like something I threw in a pool the
No,
last couple
you
years.
are not throwing this in the pool. It's a watermelon cake. Yay.
Oh my gosh, that is sweet. Pun intended.
Yeah.
That is pretty sweet.
And I'm
Drinking some
drinking
champagne.
some champagne. Cheers.
Salute to 100. As we're getting pelted in the back of the head with 100, man. So I started reading from a list. I'm starting to thank people. I mean,
Thank
there's
you for
so
thanking
many.
me.
Sure, of course. How can I forget the lovely Kim? You know, but so many people appeared on my podcast, broadcasts, vlogs, YouTubes. I mean, look, I had my nephew Aiden on there.
Yep.
Aiden, he loved being on there.
He talked about going to Iceland, right?
He did.
He's
He
been
did.
there, back, and
My brother's been on here a couple times. My brother-in-law, he actually supplies the scotch for it. So he does a lot of behind-the-scenes stuff that we don't see. I mean, your sister Chris has even come on a podcast and talk about it.
Right.
I mean, this is big time, folks. I mean, we got my other brother-in-law, Justin. I mean, we did multiple things with Justin and drinking at his house. And what about all the holidays
I
that we
know.
celebrate?
Yep.
I mean, come on.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving from your family to ours. Christmas from your family to ours.
How about your brother? Did you talk
Yeah, I
about your
talked
brother?
about my
okay.
brother.
Down in Florida.
That's
and
right. In Florida, up north, up south.
Going to the getting some alcohol from.
That's right. From St. Augustine.
St. Augustine.
I mean, we had your mom and dad on there,
Right.
the good doctor and
Talking
Jackie.
about the good old days.
Fantastic. In fact, my mother-in-law, your mother, Jackie, prepared this list for me. So thank you very much. A lot of this couldn't be done without you guys' support.
That's
Thanks,
right.
Mom, for providing this list. I mean, I can go on and on. I mean, I can't even think of all the people we need to thank. I mean, what about
your
Deneen,
cousin?
our
Oh, yeah,
fantastic
creepy
neighbor? Deneen, our creepy neighbor. She's fantastic to live next to. I mean, she'll brighten up anyone's day.
Yeah.
She's so positive. Thank you so much for being part of our 100 episodes, Deneen. I mean, this list goes on and on. We'll
How about
be here all day.
your cousins and
Oh my gosh!
the shenanigans that you got.
Yeah, all my shenanigans that I
And
talk
your
about. I mean,
roommates at college.
yeah, so I could talk about Dank, Nordique, rest in peace. My cousins, Joe, Ricky, Kevin, John Kelly, rest in peace. I mean, there's other people. I can't even write enough on the sheet of paper to thank.
Yeah.
I mean, family, friends, just everyone just being involved in celebrating 100. I feel
And
honored.
supporting you.
And supporting
Yeah.
me. I feel
Yeah.
honored that I could come on here and thank you guys. So thank you very much. You know, this couldn't have been made possible without everybody working together on this. And I talk about the lovely Kim and I talk about HogantheLogan. You know, they do so much for me because I'm a picky guy. I've been picky since I was little. There's certain things I wouldn't eat. There's certain things I wouldn't do because I had standards. And I wouldn't do things because of the principle. One of my favorite sayings is, what is my favorite saying? One of my favorite sayings is, you're never wrong for doing the right thing.
Oh.
That's what I always say.
How come I've never heard that before?
Hey, that's how it goes. But look at this list. I mean, it goes on and on and on. There's so many things I can talk about. Do you remember me strumming this?
Oh, absolutely. I remember
Sean's
you
room.
starting. Yeah, you starting. No, in the dining room you started.
Oh, that's right. In the dining room I would start.
But then we were making too much noise for you.
Yeah, so I needed to
Living
concentrate.
life.
That's right. So I would sometimes take my equipment on the road. I would go down to my in-laws. I would go down to my father's house,
Yeah.
my brother's house, my sister's house. I would do broadcast on the road. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah.
I love strumming the ukulele. I mean, this is fantastic.
My brother would listen to your podcast all the time.
Yeah.
On the road while he was traveling. That was something.
Well,
that
we
he
better not
listened to.
talk about him on the road because he was watching my channel
No,
on
no,
the clock.
No. That was when you were at the podcast.
Oh, the podcast?
Podcast.
All right, but he was still on the clock. We don't want to get Tommy Joe in trouble, but thank you for listening. We appreciate
Yes.
it, Tommy Joe.
Yeah.
But there's so many people to thank. I know we miss people, but we're just so happy to be to 100, and we're going to go strong, and we're going to forge ahead, and we're going to try to be more creative. If we don't get beat
We
up by
don't
all
get
these
knocked
balloons.
off the deck by the balloons.
Yeah, so cheers again to
Cheers to
100
you.
episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let us know what you think down below. Let us know what your favorite episode was or what I just went on and on about. I mean, it could be anything. I
Yeah.
mean, I could go off on a tangent. It doesn't really matter. But hey, it's all in good fun, and we're trying to get through this little
Having fun. Yep.
quarantini, as we call it. So, but that about wraps it up for Right on the Mark with your host, Mark Young, and
The lovely Kim.
the lovely Kim's here. So,
Thank you.
Yep. Be safe out there, folks.
Cheers.
See you next time.
Congratulations.
Thanks, baby. Look at this lovely cake you made.
Here.
Wow, a watermelon cake. Do I get to throw?
slaved over
Do I
that
get to
all
throw it in the
day.
pool?
No! Stop!
That's a bingo, baby. See you next time, folks.
Bye.
Peace out.
You're gonna play it too.